Hi team, the Necromunda series is running in the deployment zone. I think we're up to episode 6. Anyway, here is number 4 for your YouTube viewing pleasure. Hope you like this one, and maybe it will entice you to come and join me in my community in the deployment zone. Welcome to episode 2, season... No.
2.
Welcome to season 2.
Yes, season 2, episode 4.
Welcome to season 2, episode 4 of Necromunda. This one's called Standoff. Balthasar's Gelt and the Council of Anak are on their way to beat up the Fremen when they bump into each other. Leading the Council of Anak, House Escher, is Jerome.
Morning.
Morning. That's a lot of dudes, or dudettes. Talk us through what you got here.
Yeah, so I've got a couple of Jews on the left with a double stub guns, then just loads of girls, really.
Any champions in here? I mean, Foxglove's in charge, right?
Yes, so these two are the champions.
Right. Ivy and Wisteria.
And then Specialist.
Yes.
And then a Wild Runner is the other cool one, otherwise we've got Jews.
Any level ups or bonuses that we need to pay attention to?
Not yet, we're still kind of in early stages, so I'm just saving up some creds for more ladies, but not enough XP yet.
So you've already been down to Fremen territory and tried to steal some stuff.
Yep.
Found some good stuff.
I found a zombie dog and got my cat back.
So now you're making your way back there for round 2.
More pets.
And in charge of Balthasar's Gelt for House Manzar is this guy.
Hi.
Hi.
My voice is a bit...
Your voice is... What's wrong with your voice?
I don't know.
Have you been gargling corpse starch?
That could have been it, actually, yeah.
And here we have Balthasar's Gelt, led by Balthasar himself with his cloak at the front. Talk us through what you got here.
A little bit of everything, really. Lots of las guns. Balthasar's got a custom las carbine because of his skill. Yes. So he gets lots more shots. We've got hotshot las guns. We've got plasma guns. We've got las pistols.
Who's this fella riding around on Skyboard?
We've got Talos. I've got a new recruit on a crazy flying happy board.
So you new recruit, you can give him a board straight away?
Yes.
Surely Balthasar wants that board.
No, he's too old and too focused on vending machines and the like. So he's not one of the cool kids with a board. Okay,
let us not forget as well that Nayless is still around there.
Yeah.
Somewhere. There was a bit of mind... There was something went on.
Has he started to get discoloured? Because he's been in your pocket for a while now.
He's smelling a bit stinky. So today we might find out what happened to this guy, Nayless, this guy.
Who's guy, which guy?
Yeah, so last time the Fremen came and tried to bung up your back passage. All the outpouring and stuff, so you're mad.
I'm fairly mad. I'm more angry at myself for my leader wandering off and checking the vending machines when he should have been, seeing that everything was on fire and there were cheese cultists everywhere.
But now...
now we know.
Now it's time for vengeance.
Moving forward, yeah.
So we're ready for this standoff. The win condition is beat the other team up. Last man standing or girl don't die. And what we have is both of the teams, both of the clans are making their way down towards the Gene Stealer cults. And they've got scouts. One here and one here. And they've seen that the other gang is approaching. So it's time to get some crumping on, right?
Yeah.
We're going to get some crumpets on.
Yes.
All your other stuff. I mean, we rolled for... Hello. We rolled for random stuff, so you've got 4.
Yep.
You've got 4,
yep.
Plus your scouts. I can only see 3. Where's the 4th one? Oh, he's all the way up there. So yeah, we've got the forward parties making their way down where they realise that the other gang is around. The reserves are going to come on this way and this way. Okay?
Yep.
Simply, who is the last man or lady standing? You get to sit this one out. Hopefully they'll tear chunks out of each other.
Hopefully. That would be nice.
And so we're starting with a bang. Jerome has initiative. The Council of Anak step round this side. And Ivy fires a bolt gun up at the new Juve.
So hitting on 3s. Hits once.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say toughness 3? Doesn't that skyboard give you like extra... No, it's just movement.
It's all tech. It's all show.
Okay.
It's not really...
Okay, just toughness 3
It's
then.
just flying a calculator.
Yeah.
So it's a bolt gun winning on 3s. Wins it.
Does it give you better armour? It must.
No, but
what does it do?
I did take flak armour for him. So he's got his undersuit and he's got flak armour. So he's got a 5-up save.
Good luck. It's a save.
Happy days.
But that was a group activation. So some more of the Council of Anak might take pot shots. Why is he not pinned? When you get hit, normally you lie down.
So, he may be flying a calculator, but he's still on the calculator, so he's not pinned. He doesn't get pinned.
You're immune to pinning.
The only way he can get pinned
Yes.
is if he is seriously injured, if he
Right.
goes down,
Yeah.
and then subsequently recovers up to a flesh wound. And if
Okay.
he does, it takes his whole turn to get back on the board and get flying.
That sounds complicated.
A little bit.
So Iris steps round, tries to take some shots up at the flying calculator.
It's within short range, so it hits on 3s. Hits once. Yeah, las gun, so strength 3 against toughness 3 again. 4s, wins him.
Ooh, another 5-up save.
Move up.
Telos gets hit by a las gun.
1.
And takes a serious injury as he falls off his board. Then we whip through the remainder of the turn. Movement on the left, movement on the right. A shot from Nightshade over here into the darkness, which misses. No more casualties. Both houses know that each other are around the corner, but reserves may start to come in turn 2. 1 minute, we had a bottle check because there was only 5 models on the table. This guy didn't bottle. But I want to see if you knew, normally we don't do the injury checks, but did this guy on his board, was it bad?
He's fine.
Still
Well,
got a serious
he's still
injury.
down.
He's not bled out yet. He's not recovered from his wounds. Now each clan, army, house, you can have D3 models coming in from this edge and Bahur. Yeah.
You woke up and forgot to be really cool.
I forgot I often forget to be really cool.
So what would be really cool is if we had some really cool tokens.
Well, you haven't got any really cool. Shall I let them have really cool tokens?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
This isn't dangerous at all.
Thanks.
No, they're definitely not all going there. Just testing. That was a dry run, okay? It's fine. Okay, the first one is over there, there. 1 minute, I dropped one. And there. That's the really cool tokens. Reinforcement step. 2 of the Council of Anak come on this side and over here. Meanwhile, you've got your tech specialist and Balthasar of his Gelt. Indeed, he's come on. We've allowed people to come on a bit further than typical. Actually, while we're talking about that, the deployment for this standoff is all custom. This isn't how you normally do it. We're going with rule of cool. But yeah, the alarm has been raised. Balthasar is running down to find out what all the fuss is about. Your Foxglove isn't on the table yet.
No.
She's busy feeding. She's over here. She's got to finish off feeding the pets first. We start off the violence. Shots went over Balthasar's head from Nightshade over here. I say shots, bow and arrow. Meanwhile, after leaping off from the balcony, Floss picked up that really cool token. Then we have My Glow up here, which is shot down at Lily and hit. But can you wound?
Yes.
You can wound.
-1 AP.
No.
No save?
No save.
No
Let's see what happens
save.
to her.
Serious
So
injury.
that's some...
Right, and because Lily takes a faceplant and a serious injury and starts bleeding out in front of these 2 heroes, Ivy and Wisteria, they could break and run.
We'll do Wisteria first, so it's a 6-up. She's fine.
She's fine. What about Ivy?
Ivy, also fine.
The girls, they've seen plenty of blood before. So returning fire, Iris on the left there. Fires up at My Glow, aiming.
So short range and aim means hitting on 2.
She hits twice and wins on 4s.
No, she doesn't.
Did the last.
He ducks, he covers, he wobbles. Does he fall?
Oh.
It was a group activation, however. Ivy stepped round the cover here and unloaded with her bolt gun, full ammo, point blank range into this fella with a shield, and missed, and ran out of all her ammo. She just drained her clip. The action in the central hallway intensifies. Gala steps forward there and tries to point at Ivy point blank range while she's fumbling with her magazines and misses. Meanwhile, over here, your champion with a shield is trying to charge and do a coup de grace and stamp on the lady who's down, whose name I forget.
That's the wrong way around.
You need a 5 or a 6. The shield guy's a girl. Wisteria. Failed charge, but you still get to move forward in Necromunda, but no shots taken. She was trying to go flying in there, so instead, back here, we have Wisteria taking advantage of the situation and putting an aim shot down at Arachne with her shield.
2s to hit. If I miss, I might hit my own gang up. Didn't miss.
The combi plasma hits. This could be nasty.
5 toughness 3, so 3s.
It wounds. Does that shield help you out here, this guy?
So here's an interesting thing.
Yes.
The shield is only good in her arc of fire, which is our little name tags here.
Which is not that way.
It's not quite that way, because it's 45 degree, isn't it? Have I got that right?
Believe so.
5 ups though, mesh armor and things. No. Let's find out how seriously Arachne is injured. Pretty seriously. Plasma spears out, blood spurts into the air. Gala there needs to make a nerve check. She needs an 8+. She breaks. Right, so the way this works is because she's already activated, when she can activate, she'll start running away.
Yeah.
And try and regroup. You'll try and regroup her.
Yeah,
if she does regroup, she'll actually get XP for like coming back into the fight. Otherwise, she's out of here. She's seen too much blood and carnage this day. After all that damage and carnage, the gunfight in the central corridor has gone quiet. We have one more character running away. Not running away, but tactically repositioning up the stairs here to get an overwatch position. Meanwhile, over here, Orlando chunks the grenade launcher and fires it down here to Balthasar himself. Does the blast hit or scatter?
Hits, but reload.
Boom. Everyone gets knocked back. Balthasar's not injured. Zila's not injured. Then we rolled for Pharaoh. And that's not good.
That's not good.
Kaboom. Pharaoh has succumbed to his injuries. Selena then broke. Ran away over here. Chance to regroup. Balthasar gets back up with his carbine.
Yeah.
And with fury and with vengeance. Aims back at Olena. Who? Oleander. Okay. Hitting on
2s.
2s.
Rapid fire 2 for the custom las carbine.
He is Balthasar of his gelt. Is that 4 shots? 4 dice, needing 4s. Ooh, that's 3 wounds. Maybe Oleander shouldn't have fired this way. She's only invoked his wrath. Let's see if she can make her saves.
6s.
She can make 2 of them. One of them. Injuries. And that's a skull.
Get out.
Finally, Nettle, who was one of the reinforcements up there, ran all the way down here, and we've got to the end of a very bloody turn 2. We have a casualty on both sides. We have 2 people broke from Balthasar's gale, one with a serious injury here, one with a serious injury down here. But Ivy's out of ammo, more serious. This in the middle is just carnage of banging noises and explosions and plasma. Nettle running down towards this maelstrom might not be the best choice of actions. And meanwhile, in the distance, I love that duel, like Oleander. So he gets up, aims, bang, and sends her from this world. Well, not sent from the world. She's got a serious injury. She might be okay.
She might be okay.
She might be okay.
She might just be out
Visit
cold.
the doc.
Might be out cold like most of my guys have been.
It seems
so
to
she's
me
probably
that
dead.
both of you could break now.
Definitely.
The Gelt need a 1 or 2. Have you got this?
Let's find out.
They've got this. And the council need a 1, 2, 3.
That's right, I'm slightly better off.
Oh, you both hold, despite the carnage. We're going on to turn 3. Right, 1 minute. A couple of cool things happened at the end phase of turn 2. Now, you have initiative in turn 3 as well,
Yes.
which being able to shoot first right now is very beneficial. We had a serious injury up here and down there, 1 on either side. It turns out that bandages were thrown backwards, and that's just now a flesh wound. This is now a flesh wound, which means they can get back up and get in the fight. Also, this lady down here, she managed to regroup. She's got herself an XP. She saw the blood, she saw the plasma, she sees all the gunfire going on down here, and she's like, no, I will stand and fight. No, I will stand and fight. Zelina over here, there's Eleanor, is still running away. tactically repositioning down here. But yeah, some recoveries in the middle, which means I like it. It's gonna get very bloody. Let's find out what the Gelt do. Starting with Gala, the new Juve who's regrouped, moved forward, picks up a really cool token, shoots at Ivy point blank range.
Hit on freeze.
And misses. In response, we have a group activation. Wisteria hits an aim shot with a bolt gun. Hits twice, wounds once against Gala.
6 up save.
Minus 1 AP, 6 up save. It's 2 damage on Gala.
Double flesh wound.
Double flesh wounds. So she's not out of the fight yet. She's found a really cool token. Something really cool could happen. Gala gets pinned. Lily stands up, fires her needle pistol up.
Hits. 3, meaning I need a 3 or more. No.
And the needle pistol pins but doesn't wound Opista. Bang, 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 bang. Milo then stands up. Migolo stands up and shoots down at Ivy and hits. And wounds. But she's a champion, so she only takes a wound. No serious injuries yet, but more importantly, sticking her down. This was clever because you were worried about her charging over and coup de grace your champion, your very expensive champion, curb stomping her and getting her out of the fight. So great covering fire there from Migolo. Migolo? Migolo. I love it. But is the covering fire enough? Nettle, the Juve that appeared last turn and came running all the way down the scree slope, is going to try and charge and hop over and curb stomp.
Oh no!
It's getting tense.
How expensive is that champion?
Very good question.
Very expensive.
Arachne is 225 credits.
How much is a normal Juve?
About 45.
We've got one person with a serious injury, one person with 2 wounds. We've got blood, fire and carnage in the corner. We've got Nettle charging forward, trying to do a coup de grace. We've got Ivy down the champion on 1 wound each. And there's a really cool token there. What if they found this injured, downed Arachne? What if he found a grenade? She found a grenade and lobbed it over the wall. Now, I think that would be really cool. What do you think, this guy?
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
And what do you think, Mikey P?
Very cool. And what do you think?
I think that'd be really cool. What do you think, Jerome?
No.
It's well, I think the eyes have it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'm saying it's a frag grenade because this could be devastating. We had some mean ideas, right? And don't say I'm not a kind guy, Jerome.
Like
no.
Frag grenade.
On a 1, it's a dud. Okay, so don't roll a 1, otherwise it hits. And that's a 1. So, was that really cool?
No.
I don't think it's really cool either.
No, definitely not.
That was really cool.
No, it wasn't. The eyes have it. Let's do it again.
I could do this all day.
Yeah. Roll another 1.
Right, seriously. If it's a 1 this time,
Yeah.
I could do this all day.
No.
It's not a 1.
See, cool things will happen. Frag grenade, it's only strength 3. What's the worst that can happen, Jerome? It's going to be fine. So none of them were not back. The hit roll wasn't high enough, but Wisteria is wounded on a 4, not
Mysterious,
wounded.
Not wounded. Nettle on a 4. Yes.
Nettle's injured, and then let's do Lily.
Lily is injured.
So what's your saves, Jerome?
No saves on either of them.
Why?
Because they're Juves.
Oh, they haven't got any good kit.
Nope.
Okay, so Nettle. How injured is Nettle?
Nettle is...
Serious
Ow.
injury.
Still.
And Lily?
Test.
And Lily is... flesh wounded.
Gunfire, boom, explosions happen, really cool things. 6 models are down, 6 heroes, 6 champions. No one broke here in that explosion, but dust, and dust fills the corridors. Right, we've had explosions, blood, gunfire, and then you had a long discussion, a long think.
Yeah, and long reading the rules as always.
And now you want vengeance.
Yes. So Nightshade is going to do a charge.
Nightshade?
And then her kitty cat is going to follow with a really cool token.
These 2 here are going to come in
The
and try
weaklings.
and coup de grace and finish them off.
Yep.
So Nightshade comes charging in. She automatically makes it. Gala stands back up. We have Wild Runner versus Juve action. Nightshade hits on a 4s, but she wounds on 2s. She hits once. Can she wound? because you're toughness 1 right now. She can wound.
Yeah.
You've got mesh armor.
Flak armor.
Flak
but
armor.
Still AAP. So it is a 5-up save because the undersuit.
Right.
So it is a 5-up.
No. And because Gayla took a couple of flesh
out.
wounds earlier, she bleeds out. Then Nightshade looks over her shoulder and goes, "Weep, weep. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. 5+. And a kitty cat, a 50-point model, does a coup de grace on a 225 point. That's your most expensive model. Runs up and rips out the jugular. Pets are OP in this game, aren't they?
Way OP.
Yeah, particularly when some Winston's back as well.
Well, yes.
Stirred by the explosions and the sound of a cat going meow and blood spurting all over the floor. Juggler Balthasar. Balthasar himself steps round. He's got a straight shot on Iris, hitting on 2s.
Hit 4 times again.
4 times. He's deadly with that carbine, wounding twice.
Twice, yeah.
This lady's actually wearing armour. She needs 6s. She even saves one of them. Normal ganger. Iris takes a flesh wound. She's clipped. Bam. Iris gets knocked down. She gets back up again, pulls the trigger and sprays it back in the direction of Balthasar and misses. But as she wild sprays, will she hit Ivy? On a 1, 2, 3. No. Then lots of stuff happened in the middle, but no injuries. Ivy swearing back over her shoulder towards Iris, saying, "Watch yourself." Fired in at Opista down here and missed. Opista firing back in the middle of all this trading of gunfire here. Ivy's out on ammo on both guns. She's dropped her ammo all over the place. The guy on the skyboard stood back up again. And the last action for the Council of Anak is Foxglove down here with her pets just joining the fight. She's going to come running down somewhere into cover. Here, kitty. Here, dog. Woof, woof, meow. They come running down this way. Then the very last action for Balthasar's Gelt is Lena here. She comes cowering in the corner. She's broken, trembling, but she has a chance to regroup finally. She needs an 8+ to find her nerve. She doesn't find her nerve. So we get to the end of a bloody and brutal turn 4. House Vansar, Balthasar's Gelt, they only have 4 models standing. And there's only 4 models standing as well for the Council of Anak. Well, 7 if you count all the pets. But 4 people with just 2 arms and legs. 1 minute. Pets have 2 arms and legs as well. 4 people standing who probably eat the 3 other ones with the 2 arms and legs running around all over the place if they run out of food. It's been brutal. It's been bloody in the Underhive. Meanwhile, on the rooftops in the distance, a shadowy figure appears, nailless, from the direction of the Gene Stealer cult's encampment. He sees all the carnage that's happening down there and decides to disappear again. Get himself lost. So a few moments later, it's been brutal. And the serious injury that you have is still a serious injury.
That's right,
she hasn't bled out.
Yep.
But before we go into turn 4, there was some discussion had.
Yeah,
Please tell the people what we're discussing.
I will talk on behalf of my colleague. Balthasar has called for a truce because...
Balthasar's called for the truce,
White
apparently.
flag.
Has he?
Well, we're not doing great. We could keep going, but I don't think the Escher are the real threat here. We both came here, we've realised, looking for another threat.
Yeah, but Balthasar called the truth. Not Nightshade or Lily, the truth.
And nothing but the truth, that's right.
No,
Okay.
I think because the Vansar have got a couple out of action, but...
We have the high ground,
They
Anakin.
have
The
the high
Escher
ground.
are lower ground and they've got a few injuries.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've been offered to take my wounded and lick my wounds.
It's like, what are you doing here? We're going to beat up the cultists. Well, we're beating up the cultists as well.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we'll meet them
So
at the
at this point, you're going to back off, and some discussions are had. Right, 1 minute. Okay, you're going to beat the cultists, and you're going to beat the cultists. Let's give it 2 days,
Yep.
so you can recover, and then we'll take them both together.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, a truce in the Underhive. Here's the survivors for the Council of Anak after Mission 4. Any lasting injuries?
Nothing like that.
Nothing like that. Everyone's good.
Oleander went out cold, but she is coming back in for next mission.
So she's back next mission.
Yep.
So you can literally boom.
Yep.
So 48 hours later, you're going to be back to beat up the cultists.
Yeah, I found a zombie dog last time, so let's see what I find next time.
And here's Balthasar's Gelt. What's left of it? What's going on, this guy?
Well, yeah, reduced, wounded. We got some wounded.
These are wounded, so they're not back next time.
They will not be back in time.
Okay, and that's your champion.
Pharaoh's my specialist, the plasma gun specialist.
Right.
He's
the one
knocked
that-
out, but otherwise fine. He'll
He's
recover.
the one that had his throat ripped out by a cat?
No.
No?
Arachne had her scalp ripped off, it seems, by a cat.
Yes.
And she now has a lasting head wound.
Okay. But they're not back.
No.
You've got Cruss.
We found Gruss.
Found Cruss. He's a new fella.
Yes, because sadly, Gayla's not appearing here anymore because she's dead.
Oh, you lost one. Yeah. So 48 hours later, it looks like you need some serious reinforcements. On the way to the cultist encampment. Oh, hello, guys. You bump into Naylor. Naylor's back.
Hooray!
Balthasar's like, where have you been? What would Balthasar say if Naylor just I got lost? Would he say anything? Would they be reprimanded?
He'd give him a long stare and take a long drag on his cigarette low stick that I spent 5 whole creds on.
You for 5 whole creds, you
And
gave
nothing.
low sticks on Balthasar.
Yeah.
What do low sticks do?
If you're not very smart, they make you look cool. And my gang is known for being quite smart,
Okay.
unlike me.
So Naylor comes back and he's like, I know the way. You come in, there you go, you got another dude.
And my guys are smart, so they're
Yeah.
like, cool, thank you.
Yeah.
Good job, Naylor.
Absolutely. Good job, Naylor.
Well, credit to team. Let's go.
Nothing bad will happen whatsoever. So join us for episode 5, where we go back to Cultist Town for the hit.